internet. It is 5 to 7 in the morning and welcome back to the channel. Alright, I don't know how well you can see me because obviously it is still dark. I'm still in Walvis Bay. I moved accommodation in the meantime because the other place was fully booked, but that's not so important. I am now waiting here to be picked up. Okay, so what happened? Yesterday morning I went to the seaside to get some breakfast and I'm standing there overlooking the water and I see flamingos, I see sea lions and I see a few dolphins really close in the water. So I'm like, wow, that's amazing. So I'm watching the dolphins and at some point there's a man standing next to me and I assume he's a local. So I ask him like, hey, is it common that these dolphins are here or is it quite rare? And well, anyway, we start talking and at some point he's like, aren't you that lady who rides a motorbike around? So I'm like, yeah, that's me, I guess. He's like, yeah, I've seen you on YouTube. So we continue talking and then I say, what do you do? And he's like, yeah, we're rescuing seals. And I'm like, aren't you that guy from Ocean Conservation YouTube channel? And he is. So yesterday, just by random accident, I met Nord, who runs a YouTube channel called Ocean Conservation and they rescue seals around here. So we've both been watching each other's YouTube channel, so it's pretty cool. And so he invited me to join them this morning to go and see if there's any seals that need help, that are entangled in nets or have hooks or anything like that. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm just waiting for him to pick me up. And while we're waiting, we can just enjoy that beautiful sunrise over there. There he is. Yes. Hello. Good morning.
The main population is on the peninsula past the lighthouse. The peninsula ends there and they're spread all around there. This is the first group.
Okay.
I'd just like to scan this group first. Right there. Only there's a little gap there, you see a bright white bird.
Yes, there's something there.
Something's sticking up there. I don't know if it's like a dead seal's ribs or
Yeah, I think it's
ball of line or something. See, yeah, the pups are all about 6 months old now. No, yeah, about 6-7 months old, and they're now getting to an age where they're really getting inquisitive and playful. So they go deeper and deeper. Even though they still come back to the beach to drink from their moms, they go out deeper and they play with everything they find. They pick up lines and things and end up getting entangled.
The lines just get tighter and tighter as they grow.
As they grow, exactly,
Yeah.
and they grow so fast. They'll go from like 5 kilograms to 25 kilograms in their first year.
So is that the whole fleet of fisher boats there?
No, most of these are oil industry ships that are just standing here. Basically, they normally work in Angola and they're here for repair or just waiting for the markets to recover. Some of these boats have been here for 4 or 5 years and it's a big problem that they just, there's not much monitoring on the dumping of rubbish and stuff. So a lot of the rubbish we're getting is also coming from industrial rubbish like gaskets, O-rings, paint tins, hard hats, clothing, things like that is coming from the ships. And then obviously we're only 8 kilometers away from the big fishing harbour, so we're getting a lot of fishing waste from the harbour as well, and then a lot of stuff coming directly off ships, lines and nets and things that are being tossed overboard. If we feel we've covered most of them, we know we can never see all of them.
Yeah.
When we feel we've seen most of them, then we'll move on to the next group. And there's these patches of seals all the way
Right.
around the point. So this is still a relatively small one compared to the others.
But they're not really afraid of the vehicle. They
stop.
Then they know that.
But usually we do gradually. We come
Closer.
from far away, a little bit closer, a little bit closer. We have different techniques. It depends also very much on the weather.
Yeah.
So if you check just behind if you take a line straight from this ball of line, you go behind basically the first seal in liner that you'll see there's a bit of a cut on its shoulder. Small one lying down sort of broadside to us, and you can see there's a bit of a line on his shoulder. So it's a difficult one for us because we don't know now if that is actually if there's something in there or not. So we have a lot of these what we call recaptures where we catch a seal and we're not sure actually if he's entangled at that time or not.
So the adults are a little bit of a lighter color.
They can be also often depends if they're wet or dry and the age. The females are normally Okay.
On the beach. He's really weak. He's in the clear,
Oh, I got him, man. Shit, yeah.
and he was up and he could barely stand.
Oh, man. Are we going to reach him?
It's very deep though, no? I cannot see the...
No, he's far.
Yeah.
So basically, you'll see that there's one crane with like an arm that comes up and down like that.
Yeah.
Behind that, if you come in a straight line down on the beach, it's a small pup. You'll see the line sort of sticking out around his shoulders like a halo. Very weak. Quite a small little guy it's got a gill net around his neck. And
Oh
it's-
yeah, I see it. Yeah. It's still there.
You can see it's really bad. You can
Yeah,
see
it's very bad. Yeah.
he's looking quite weak.
Kayak one, eh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Have you tried? You saw the kayak for
What do you mean with the crawling? Like,
Now, so we go in really slowly so they don't get alerted. See how close we can get to the group of seals before we run in. If we just run in from here, it's too far. They're all going to wake up.
Yeah.
And they're all going to run to the water.
yeah.
Firstly, they're going to close the gap so we can't reach him. And
Yeah.
secondly, they're going to, and he'll have too much time to get into the water. So we try and get as close as we can. And when they start getting alert, then we run.
Yeah, okay. And we're now going to see if we can slowly move, because it's quite close to the water line. It's sitting right somewhere there. So it's quite difficult to reach because it can escape into the water quite quickly. Okay, there we go.
Quite a while.
If you're between them and the water, they'll go straight for you. But if they've got a gap to get to the water, they go
Yeah.
straight for the water.
Okay. I'll just stay just behind you guys. Are all three of you are running?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll be in front,
Yeah.
and then it'll be us.
Okay.
He's got the best chance of grabbing the pup before it hits the water.
Okay.
It's going to be really tricky because he's going to try and run through that gap.
Yeah.
And the seals are going to try and run into the water, so the gap's going to close really quickly.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really hard for him to navigate and keep his eye on the seal.
Yeah. We got him. We got him. That's a big net. Oh.
Start that one, huh? No. Just run the hook through the top there. I think you'll pick it up. Your arm.
Two strings.
Okay, I'm gonna lift him up, peel it out.
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Get in, get in, get in.
It's very thick on the shoulder. Looks clean, eh?
Hey! Good. Woo! This stuff is horrible. It really cuts in. And totally illegal in our waters. Nobody's allowed to be fishing with us. We don't know where it comes from, but it does not belong in the ocean.
It's really bad corruption, eh?
I do have to say I'm quite pumping with adrenaline. When you run in between the seals, they're coming from all sides. And yeah, that one seal gave me a little bit of a fright when we were running in between them. And I was like, oh, where's it going? Where's it going?
They do that.
Yeah.
But again, they're actually self-defense. They're not aggressive. It's not coming for you.
Yeah.
He wants to get away from you, and if you're in the way, then
Yeah. Alright.
yeah.
On to the
really?
next side. Oh, oh. These GoPros are terrible with.
Trawler net. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Gotta go back to work.
Duty calls.
Duty calls. They've spotted a seal with a
I
line.
would say on the stern of these supply vessels.
The long line. Big,
I
like
think you guys should get ready now because
a big bundle.
Got him. Oh, I guess they're going for another one. I'll stay with this one. Otherwise the poor pup is all alone. I can't believe how many seals have all sorts of plastic around them and ropes and nets and lines. It's unbelievable. It's all because of all this garbage that we throw in the ocean and illegal fishing nets, and it's really sad. But what an amazing job these guys are doing, wow. They are dedicated. I'm just crawling through the sand here thinking, wow, what an amazing job they're doing every single day here.
Thanks for coming, God.
Yeah, no problem.
What did you get yourself into?
No.
No. Strong.
Yeah.
Slipper too. No. Little wrestler.
This looks like one of those recreational
no.
fishing nets. That's tight to swim.
It's like a volleyball net, you know those cheap ass.
Yeah. So bring it to the beach. You might need a hook.
Yeah, Ollie?
There we go.
It's okay now, it's okay now.
Good.
It's okay.
Feisty little bugger.
Yeah.
This looks like one of these. Like a beach volleyball net. Or something.
Yeah.
Don't think it's fishing related, looks a bit light gear. Lightweight, but yeah, probably some sort of beach toy or something that left behind, blew in with the ocean, the wind. Should not be either way. Luckily, I think it's a very fresh entanglement, but it was so tight that we would have started cutting really soon.
Going to see another group which is a little bit further away.
Laurelie, can sit in front.
Oh, okay, sure, thanks. These groups then, they change kind of composition, or do you think normally
stay
they
in the
stay
same
together?
areas, but sometimes the groups will get bigger and smaller, and certain times, like during full moon, there'll be a lot more seals on the coast, and they'll go out again. But generally, they stay in the same main areas. So we've got like our outside point, inside. We talk about different groups because we know where they are, but to anyone else it would make no sense whatsoever. This is actually my workplace for the last like 15 years. I used to do desert tours out here in 4x4s. We'd come and look at the seals, and then about 10 years ago I started doing kayak tours out here.
Yeah.
And then we started about maybe 8 to 9 years ago. I found a seal. It was entangled in a big bunch of fishing line, big net, on the kayaks, grabbed them, dragged them out. I just figured like it's the right thing to do. Felt really good. We knew we'd saved this animal's life, so we started doing it more and more and more. And by 2 years ago, it was becoming such a big thing that my wife and I decided that we should set up this ocean conservation Namibia and do this on a full-time basis.
Yeah.
Last year we rescued over 600 seals. This year we're on close to 200 already for the year.
It's just incredible the amount of garbage that is floating around and hurting these animals. Do you think like other wildlife, I mean there's also whales here, there's dolphins, there's flamingos.
Everything gets affected. It's just the problem is the seals are the only animals we see.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
They're the messenger, they're the ones bringing it to this, because they're the only ones coming to the beach. But there's no reason why there's not just as many turtles, dolphins, whales, birds, sharks, fish stuck in this marine debris too.
Yeah, this one is not alive anymore.
Spotted a seal with a big infection, so we're trying to catch it, but it's a bit hard to approach. There's dead seals everywhere here too. Look there and there. All these birds here are eating the dead seals.
So these are all potential entanglements just lying.
Oh yeah.
So much rubbish. This all comes from the ocean. It's not from people going to the beach. It's all coming from the sea, from ships.
Yeah.
Really small.
They're just looking if they can see some others.
Tiny.
It's a tiny baby.
We're gonna put you out, okay? You hold the left leg.
That string.
Oh, look at this.
How thin the little string is. It's causing so much damage, huh?
You really felt that,
Oh, that is raw.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Back up. You can see how deep this is.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, you're gonna go, huh?
Check, just check.
What? A humpback whale? Where?
With dolphins. There's penguin dolphins.
Oh, in the back there. Seals, humpback whales, dolphins. Oh, but this was such a small little line and it cut already so deep. And what they said when they were looking with the binoculars, they could see that all the adults were sniffing the pup. So the other animals could smell that there was a massive infection on this seal. That one missed the party.
We could have been out at sea for months and just come to land now.
Yeah.
Last night.
And then he's like, whatever, I'll stay sleeping here. Sorry?
Boy, it's a male.
These are also sleeping.
That's how you tell it's a male. The little piole there.
It's sleeping.
Yeah. No, he's
Oh yeah.
fast asleep.
Yeah. You.
Gonna get a
Good
friend.
morning. Oh. 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 Now the. Oh, I think it's so incredible that the entire group of seals runs to the ocean and some of them are just so fast asleep. They have no idea what's going on. Late to the party.
You can spot from here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn a bit sideways. Like this kind of thing will be picked up by a seal so quickly. It's probably brought to the beach by a seal. But this is the ring from a plastic paint can. We've actually get maybe 10 or 15 of these a year.
Yeah.
Coming off the ships, the paint, and things get thrown overboard. This is really hard plastic. It's not going to get that off. So this would normally have to even the scissors we can't cut it. We need to use a bolt cutter or a saw. Like we've got a toolbox, full toolbox in the back of the car.
Right.
Yeah, they got him. It's a big one. Really big one.
Cool, bro. Got the ropes?
Old fishing line.
Yeah, it's an old. You can see this line is very old. It's completely frayed, sun bleached. So it might have been on the beach for a long time and ended up in the ocean again. It was very fresh on him. It hadn't started cutting yet. It hadn't weakened him at all yet either. He was still very, very supercharged. So it could even be, normally when the line goes this sort of darkish color, it means another animal that's been in a wound before. So it could be that this animal, this line has killed another seal before, eventually worn off. I mean, this line would take over 400 years to biodegrade on its own.
Finished for the day. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you for coming. You really, it was very cool to have you there. You guys weren't actually seeing it because she was holding the camera, but Noralie was actually really good at helping us secure some seals while we were around scanning the group for more. So thanks so much for your help.
Well, that was something rather different from usual, but what's amazing to see what kind of work they're doing, and wow, I'm just really impressed with how committed they are and do this on a daily basis. That just makes you realize how many animals are affected. I never knew that. And that was it for today. I really hope you liked this video as well. In the next video I'll be taking up Savannah again and go ride. But yeah, this was an opportunity that I did not want to miss, and I'm so happy that they gave me the opportunity to join them, because it's something that normally they don't do. This is obviously not like a tourist attraction or anything like that. It's just their job and their work and their daily thing. So it was really quite special to be able to join them. So again, that was it for today. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and then I'll see you in the next video.